Okay, for our next review, let's discuss about solving inequality. Okay, let's say our function is given to be x squared minus 3x plus 2. It's greater than 0. Okay, this is an equality. We can solve this by treating this as equality. Or let's just find the factors of this. X, so 2, it could be 2 and 1. To be positive 2, it's either both are positive or both are negative. But since our middle term is negative, so we'll have here negative terms. Okay, this product must be greater than 0. So we can look for our critical values where x equals 1, x equals 2. Then after that, we can use sign diagram to find the solution to the problem. So sign diagram, we will be using test points. So let's take a look at this number line. This is 1 and this is 2. These are our critical points here. This is where we have our zeros. That's our zeros. Okay, and then we can use test point. Let's say our test point on the either left or right of that critical point. So at the level 0, let's say our test point is negative 1. Okay, so we have here x minus 1, x minus 2. Okay, so if our x is negative 1, let's write negative 1. So negative 1 minus 1 is still a negative answer. And then negative 1 and negative 1, negative 2, still a negative answer. If you get the product of both negatives, you have positive. So let's try somewhere in between 1 and 2, let's say 1.5. So f of 1.5. So 1.5 minus 1 is positive. 1.5 minus 2 is negative. Negative. And the product of positive and negative is negative. Now let's try a test point here. Let's say 3. So f of 3. So we have 3 minus 1 is positive. And then we have 3 minus 2 is positive. Positive times positive is positive. Now we're looking for an answer wherein this is greater than 0. Meaning to say we're looking for a positive answer. And this happens here in this region. So this region and also for region here. Okay, so those numbers, but it doesn't, since we have the greater than symbol, meaning to say it's an open interval, we are not including that. So the solution will be this open, does not include, we will not blacken it because if you have here greater than or equal to, then we have to blacken that circle. And another solution is those going to the left of your critical point. Okay, so finally, let's write our answer. Our solution or the value of x will be negative infinity until the, what is this one? It's parenthesis because it's an open interval. And then we have here from 2 and open up to positive infinity. So this will be our solution. So in case that this is written as like this one, okay, let's say greater than or equal to, then you have to blacken this. You have to blacken this also because that means your 2 and 1 are included in the solution. But here, it shall be this one, close interval, and this. Okay, so If, for example, if it's if the okay, let me just check this. If the problem says x squared minus 3x plus 2 is less than 0, then your solution will be this part. It will be between 1 and 2. If it equals, and then you will have to include this. So your solution here, if this is the problem, your solution will be from 1 to 2 inclusive. Okay, let's move on to the next review.